Hello, my divas. I hope you're having a lovely day, night, wherever you are watching this podcast. Welcome, and also goodbye to the Creatively Dreaming podcast for now, with yours truly, Luna Linz. Okay, we're gonna get into it. The thing is I'm done creatively dreaming. I want to creatively live. Okay, it's time to live creatively. That's where I'm at. To be so real. I think this podcast was such a necessary point and turning point in my life. Just for me, myself, and I, to be honest, and I hope it helped. I think there were some people that watched and loved it and slay, and I appreciate it so much. Genuinely, it's so cool that anybody is watching at all. But it is time to bring it to a close because I'm gonna say your mama. I don't know why. I have a lot of notes to get into. I feel that the energy that I am in right now is fierce, right? It's a full moon. It's a fucking full moon. It's April 1st. It's literally the first of the month, and it's also springtime, so it's also actual beginning of the year. Things are blooming. Things are starting to come to life. And for me, first of all, it's my first day on Wellbutrin. And I finally feel alive again, so that's crazy, because I've been on Lexapro, and girl, I've been sleepy. I didn't even think I was going to get into that, but, I'm going to be so fucking for real, I finally feel alive. I've talked about so much about my mental health on this podcast, so I don't want to stop now, obviously, and I think that's just a really important part of me, is just hey girl, yeah, I'm mentally ill, and I'm doing my best to cope with that, and find what works for me, and what works for me is antidepressants. Thank you, Baby No Money, for inspiring me to get on antidepressants. To be honest, that song did kind of change my brain chemistry, and to just be you know what, maybe I should, you know what I mean? So not mad about it, and I do feel so much better. But yes, new beginnings in April. I'm just feeling a fierce energy in general. A girl has been a girl has gone through a lot, and at the same time, I feel I'm at a point where I am happy being single. I've given up on dating apps in a way of just this is not healthy for me. I've let it go. I have, it's been a year since I've vaped. I'm a year off of vaping. I am a year off of vaping. Last spring, I decided no more. It's been a year. And I'm so proud of myself. And no part of me wants to do it. It actually makes me want to throw up thinking about vaping. I'm not kidding. And so many things have led me to this point. I don't smoke weed anymore. I do drink occasionally. Fucking sue me. I'm 24 years old. But, I am very, very conscious and aware of, if it becomes an issue. You know what I mean? So I do my best to, do my best, you know what I mean? I do my best to do my best. I don't know what you want. I literally don't know what you want from me, but but anyways, let's get into my notes, because I could ramble on, but there are some serious points that I want to get into, because this is my last episode, and for now, I want to come back. I want to come back to Creatively Dreaming. Maybe it'll be called something else. We'll have a rebrand. I have no idea. I can't promise anything. But what I can promise, babe, is that I will be uploading on my YouTube channel. You know what I'm going to be doing on there? Whatever the fuck I want to do. And it's going to feel so amazing. We're going to do a room tour. We're going to show you painting process. We're gonna be doing makeup tutorials on there. I have a lot of things already filmed and half edited too, so look out for those. I have a lot of stuff in the making, and I haven't had time to put all of my energy into that YouTube channel of Luna Linz, because I've been focusing on Creatively Dreaming, and I've been trying to do both. I'm just one girl. And one girl should maybe just have one YouTube channel. You know what I mean? Simplify, simplify, simplify. That's something I had written in my notes. Girl, why are we trying to have two YouTube channels to begin with? But at the same time, again, I'm an overthinker. I'm okay, these need to be two different brands. And I'm honestly glad that I have it on a separate channel, because it's just like separating the energies, kind of like this is literally just to sit here and yap, versus my YouTube, it's like it can be cinematic, or I can make things just more chill, or it has a completely different creative energy than just sitting down and like talking. I love both. And that's why I think focusing on my YouTube channel will be the best, because it's like I can do both there. I can show you guys my painting and my art, which is what I want to be promoting and doing anyways. Like, again, I don't want to creatively dream anymore. I want to be creatively living my life and going to the art markets, applying to the art markets, and just showing up to galleries, putting my shit out there, manifesting, actually living in my art career, getting into my art career bag in every way possible, and showing you guys that journey. You know, I want to make a video also on my previous art market as well, and just telling you guys what I've learned from it, and just how proud of myself for how far I've gotten, and just learning to believe in myself. And that's like kind of the cusp of where I'm coming to, of just like I'm finally like actually believing in myself, and that I need to like I'm like getting out of that state of just like dreaming about the things that I want, and I'm at the point where I'm like, let's go fucking get it. Let's go fucking get the things that I want. Like, I'm done sitting here thinking about it 1,000 times over. It's clear that that's what you want, so just fucking go for it. And I know starting is the hardest part, and that's, girl, well, we've started things in the past, and that's how I've got to where I am now, so I'm sure I can figure it out. And things will align, okay? Things will just have to work out. And I was watching this, what really sparked me, okay, I mean, earlier today I wanted to film this podcast, right? But what really sparked it too is that right after work, I got a snack from Taco Bell. What can I say? I can't tell if I like my hair or not like this, but I honestly kind of hate it. But it's just, my hair is a whole, I can't even get into my scalp issues and everything going on with my hair right now. But anyways, a girl's got psoriasis. But I went to Taco Bell and I got me a snack, and I was watching this YouTube video, and I will link it below. Try to remember that. But it was basically about April and new beginnings and stuff of that nature. And something that she asked at the end of the video, at least it was like something similar to this. It was, if you were to live as okay, let me restart. If you were to live as the self that you want to be, how would you go about your day? And I immediately was thinking about myself earlier this morning, and how there was a big part of me that wanted to call out of work and just paint. And just fucking paint, because I had so much creative energy, and I wanted to put all my energy into that. And part of me is like, damn, I should have done that. But at the same time, there's a stink bug. There's always a stink bug flying around my room. It is just a constant. And I fucking hate them, because they're invasive. Don't fucking come near me. Absolutely not. Every single time, bitch. Hell no. I finally landed. I hate, because they don't even know where they're going when they fly. They run into everything. It's the most annoying. I fucking hate stink bugs. I wish I liked bugs. I just can't get with them. I love a butterfly. I love a moth. Most bugs, I'm a fight, and I flush the stink bugs because they're invasive. Anyways, off topic, that seriously pissed me off. It is thundering outside like crazy. Again, fierce energy. I don't know what it is. It's just fierce fucking energy. I'm feeling like fierce. Sorry. Anyways, back to what the fuck I was talking about. Yeah, so, Jesus Christ. Where was I, you guys? Stink bug was very distracting, and that's rude. Yeah, so if you were to live that life that you want to be living, how would you have gone about your day? Today, I would have fucking stayed home, and I would have painted, and I would have not gone to work. But at the same time, in my life, I do want money. And right now, I am not, currently, this is what's difficult about manifestation at times, okay? As far as getting started and like really believing in yourself, because it's like technically, yes, physically right now I am not like making thousands of dollars off of my art and being able to live full time as an artist yet, right? So, to live like that, it's like you gotta have a balance, right? I'm like, I still gotta have a side hustle, but I also gotta put all the energy that I can still into the thing that I actually want to get it. You know, it's like, if it has to be a gradual transition of like me working this job that like I low-key fucking hate and I honestly was draining the life out of me, I'm so sick and tired of it. But at the same time, I am grateful for it because, hey girl, like a paycheck is a paycheck and it is nice and it is good and it is nice to be able to feed myself at the end of the motherfucking day, but I want to be able to feed myself off of the things that make me happy because I know that that is what is more sustainable for me as a creative, and I'm going to do whatever the fuck I have to do to figure that out. What if I have to read 1,000 books about marketing, business, all of these things, and kind of just, and I'm starting to like actually start the artist way, which is something that I wanted to do at the beginning of this podcast. I wanted to do everything, and I think this is the thing that you really have to balance your ambitions with reality, okay? And I think as a creative person, I think most people are very creative, and we have this ambition to do everything all at once, but the thing is that things do take time to build. Rome wasn't built in a day. You know what I mean? It takes time to build and plan things out to make things make things happen. And this relates to the original question of like, if you were to live your life, like how would you live your life if you were living in like aligning with your higher self? If you're like living in the way that like you genuinely wanted to, right? And yes, I think manifesting comes with like I'm, after this podcast I'm going to paint, okay, regardless of how late it is. At least I'm still going to get that in my day, and it's still going to happen, and because I have this energy to be able to do that, and I'm not going to sit here and like not allow myself to live out my dreams just because I feel a little bit tired after my day job. Granted, we all need rest, and again, with my medication and everything, for a while it was hard for me to do much outside of work because I was so exhausted and everything. Today I just have a new energy. Again, new fierce energy, and we're manifesting our dreams and our desires, which is what it's all about, and really living in alignment with where the fuck we want to be, okay? Another thought that I thought, exactly, that part, about my job is, I was thinking while I was at my job too, it's like, well, the job could always be worse, right? Like, I'm grateful that it's not like, I'm not working food service anymore, like it's working retail. I'm a custom framer, so it's like, it's kind of in my field, but at the same time it's very mundane, and it just like, bleh, you know what I mean, like bleh, that's how I feel about my job, which is like not great, and whatever. And so I had the thought, it was like, it could, you know, it always could be worse, but it's like, do we ever think about the fact that it could be better? You know what I mean? Like, do we really have to sit here and settle for the job that we have? Like, forever? Absolutely the fuck not. If you are not happy with your position, you don't have to settle. Listen, you can put in the work and effort to apply to different places, to look around, to figure out, like, a different fucking option. And I've talked about this in my previous episode, where it is difficult to do that when you are in survival mode, and it's like you have to make your money to pay your bills and live, but sometimes it is just like taking that few hours to fix up your resume and fucking put yourself out there and do the things that you gotta do. And I'm now like in that mode. I'm 24 years old, gonna be turning 25 years this year, and it's just like, okay girl, like, you have things that you've been wanting to do, and there's nobody else who's gonna do it but you. And so that's just where I'm at, and I'm done waiting around for some outside source to help me, because the only source that's gonna help me is the universe, which is also me. Like, I am in the universe, so it's like, I don't know what you believe in, but what I believe in is that we're all one, and we're all energy, and it's all beautiful and magical. And there's some really dark shit in this world too, but you gotta protect your energy, you gotta protect your peace, and that love that you feel is that potent, you know what I mean? It's that potent love energy. It's that like thing that drives us as humans, that keeps us alive. And that, my friend, that faith, that belief that things are going to happen the way they're supposed to, is what you need to get to where you gotta go. Okay? So that is why personally I need to let this little podcast go and follow my dreams in another path, in another direction, so that I can just live creatively and not just dream creatively. Okay. I think the last little thing I want to go over too before I end this episode, I know it's a short one, I know, and it's sad to say goodbye, but literally I'm just gonna be on a different channel, and hey, like, well, again, the fucking stink bug, bro. I'm just gonna be on another channel, and I'm just going to be pouring my energy and my love and my heart into something that's gonna propel me into where I want to be, right? So it's a bittersweet thing, but it's mostly sweet. I'm just so happy to be feeling this new energy and moving on, you know what I mean? And like I was saying earlier about simplify, I think the biggest thing with starting anything as well, just last little thing I want to talk about, is that we often overcomplicate everything, and especially reading The Artist Way this morning too. It was one of the first things I did. Instead of going on YouTube this morning, I read a book while I ate my breakfast. Can you imagine? I wasn't watching a YouTube video. This bimbo took out a book this morning, and clock it, I'm proud of myself for that. Okay, I need to... I sound like the most chronically online person. Yes, it's because I listen to 1,000 podcasts a day, and hey, that's what manifested me into making one, but I want to focus on different things. Anyways, so in The Artist Way, they're talking about how this happens with a lot of creatives. We come up with an excuse, and we think it's such a dumb excuse, because it is a dumb excuse, but it's so dumb that we never talk about it, and then we just let that thing be the reason why we don't start the creative endeavor that we've been wanting to do. We overcomplicate the shit out of this when it's really just not that complicated. Because we're adults, and our adult brain... Okay, calm down, stink bug. It does that. It's... Where did it go? It's on the ground. Okay, good. Our brains does whatever a stink bug does with the light. It's like it's trying to get to the light, but all it's doing is going in circles, and it's not getting to its motherfucking destination. And that's what my brain does. It's like a fucking hamster wheel up there, going nowhere. Hey girl, what the fuck? Get off the goddamn hamster wheel, alright? Get out of the rat race. Get out of all that fucking bullshit, okay? That goddamn stink bug is never gonna make it to the light, okay? Because it's a stinky little bug. And so sometimes you just gotta not be a stinky little bug anymore and like transform into a butterfly, if they could do that. So instead of being a stinky little bug, be a caterpillar so that you can transform into that bitch. And that's all I have to say about that, is stop overcomplicating things, stop running your mind into circles, stop allowing bullshit excuses to stop you from following your dreams, and just fucking follow your dreams, bitch. And honestly, that's a perfect way to end this podcast. If I never come back to it, that is a perfect way to end this podcast. So just follow your dreams. Now we're about to go on and creatively live on the Luna Lynn's YouTube channel below, and put all my effort into more cinematic YouTube videos. I only have my phone to film on for now, but I absolutely will be getting a better like setup system to film and edit. Right now I literally film, edit, and upload on my phone because again, simplify, simplify, simplify. You gotta start somewhere. That's where I'm at right now. We'll get better from here. That's that on that. Thank you so much for listening, witnessing to this podcast. And, you know, I have how many? 23 episodes before this to also enjoy. So if you haven't watched any of my other episodes, go for it. And also go check out my YouTube channel because there's going to be new videos. I haven't decided on what day of the week it's going to come out. I'm feeling like Wednesday. I mean, I grew up watching Jenna Marbles, so I think I just gotta honor Jenna Marbles and post my YouTube videos on a Wednesday. Recently, I have thought about like posting them on Mondays because Tara Yummy posts on Mondays, and I'm also very inspired by her right now. But we shall see. Mondays or Wednesdays, okay? Who knows? Okay, because like your girl do be working, but I'm going to put in all of my energy and effort into that YouTube channel instead of scrolling. So, yeah, that's the motherfucking tea. But thank you, and please go take care of yourself. All the love. Mwah!